Mama June, from not to hot, Pumpkin changes things up significantly. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Mama June's update report. From not to hot recently, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon drastically altered her appearance. The wet reality star has a brand new appearance. See Pumpkin's before and after pictures down below. Mama June. Pumpkin Shannon takes it from not to hot. Mama June. From not to hot's Pumpkin Shannon has been experimenting with her style more and more lately. Pumpkin just underwent considerable weight loss and had her hair colored differently. She even made the decision to take her septum piercing out. Pumpkin's hairstyle is currently the most recent alteration. Pumpkin looks amazing right now with her brand new bangs. She's not sure if she is pleased with the change though. The good news is that if she decides the bangs aren't for her, they won't take long to grow out. She'll probably move on to the next hairdo after that. Undoubtedly, Pumpkin's appearance changes frequently. Furthermore, Mama June. Fans of From Not to Hot adore watching what she does next. Pumpkin seems happier than before. Pumpkin Shannon from Mama June. From Not to Hot appears to be content right now. That undoubtedly has a lot to do with her mother June Shannon's decision to turn her life around. Mama is doing fantastic right now, which will undoubtedly add to her happiness. She can now put more of her attention on her family and herself since she isn't concerned about what madness Mama may get into. At the moment, Pumpkin posts numerous photos of herself with Ella Grace Eford, her kid. Additionally with Josh Eford, her spouse. It's obvious that their small family is doing well. She feels as though she can breathe again, because Mama is doing so well right now. Her appearance and health are also improving. She's not stressed now, and she's continuing to be healthy and fit. Without a doubt, Pumpkin Shannon, the star of Mama June, From Not to Hot, is beginning a whole new chapter in her life. Mama June. June's daughter's new beginning. From Not to Hot. Pumpkin Shannon, the fan favorite from Not to Hot, is living her greatest life right now as the Mama June. It goes without saying that fans are eager for the new season to start. After that, maybe, we'll be able to understand how she improved her life. Naturally, witnessing Pumpkin and her sister Alana Thompson, Honey Boo Boo, get back in touch with their mother will be the highlight. It appears that Mama spends time with her girls at the moment. They're probably simply keeping a low profile until Dugnet's 5th season premieres though. After then, we ought to be able to observe how everything transpired. Make sure to follow Pumpkin Shannon so you can find out what she does next. Pumpkin, whose real name is Lauren Shannon, had always been a strong presence in her family. As the eldest daughter of Mama June, she had experienced a life that many could not even begin to imagine. From the chaos of reality television fame to the challenges of being thrust into the role of a mother figure to her younger siblings, Pumpkin had faced it all with a tough exterior and a heart full of love. But despite her strength, the past few years had taken a toll on her. Watching her mother, June Shannon, struggle with addiction and the fallout from that had left Pumpkin feeling overwhelmed and uncertain about her own future. She had taken on so much responsibility at such a young age. And now, as she entered her early 20s, she began to wonder if this was all her life would ever be, caring for her family and dealing with the endless drama that seemed to follow them everywhere. Pumpkin was at a crossroads. She knew she needed to make a change, not just for herself, but for her daughter, Ella Grace, and her younger sister, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson. She wanted to be a better role model, to show them that no matter how difficult life could be, it was possible to take control and create a better future. One morning, as she sat in her small living room, watching Ella Grace play with her toys, Pumpkin made a decision. She was going to switch things up, take control of her life, and make a drastic change. But first, she had to figure out exactly what that meant. The first step in Pumpkin's transformation was a physical one. She had always been proud of her curves, but she wanted to feel healthier, more energized, and more confident in her own skin. For too long, she had put herself last, focusing all her energy on taking care of everyone else. Now it was time to prioritize her own well-being. Pumpkin decided to start by making small, manageable changes to her diet and exercise routine. She reached out to a nutritionist who helped her create a meal plan that was both healthy and realistic for her busy lifestyle. She also began working out. The changes were difficult. Pumpkin had never been one to stick to a strict routine, and there were days when she felt like giving up. But she kept pushing herself, reminding herself that this was about more than just losing weight. It was about reclaiming her life. As the weeks went by, Pumpkin began to notice a difference. She had more energy, her mood improved, and she even started to feel more confident in her appearance. She wasn't just changing her body, she was changing her mindset. But Pumpkin's transformation wasn't just about physical changes. She also decided it was time to switch up her look. She had always been known for her long, brown hair and casual style, but she wanted something fresh, something that reflected the new person she was becoming. So she made an appointment at a trendy salon in Atlanta and decided to go all out. When she walked out of the salon later that day, she barely recognized herself. Her long locks had been chopped into a chic shoulder-length bob, and she had added blonde highlights that brightened her entire face. The stylist had also given her a makeover, showing her how to enhance her natural beauty with makeup that accentuated her best features. When she got home, Pumpkin couldn't wait to show off her new look to her family. The reactions were priceless. Alana's jaw dropped, and her husband, Josh, couldn't stop staring. Even Ella Grace seemed to notice the change, reaching out to touch her mother's new hair with curious fingers. "Wow, Mama, you look so different," Alana exclaimed, still in shock. Pumpkin smiled, feeling a surge of pride. "Thanks, Lainey. I just felt like it was time for a change, you know." Josh grinned, pulling her into a hug. "You look amazing, babe. But it's not just the hair. You seem happier, more confident. I'm proud of you." Pumpkin's heart swelled with emotion. She knew that this was just the beginning of her journey, but it was a powerful reminder that sometimes the smallest changes could have the biggest impact. With her new look and renewed sense of confidence, Pumpkin decided it was time to start focusing on her dreams. She had always loved cooking, and in another life, she might have pursued a career as a chef. But life had taken her in a different direction, and she had put those dreams on hold. Now Pumpkin realized that it was never too late to chase your passions. She wanted to set an example for Ella Grace and Alana, to show them that no matter how tough life got, you should never give up on your dreams. She began by taking cooking classes at a local culinary school. At first, she felt out of place. Most of the other students were younger and had more experience in the kitchen. But Pumpkin didn't let that deter her. She threw herself into the classes, soaking up everything she could learn and practicing at home every chance she got. Cooking became her therapy. It was the one place where she could focus entirely on herself, where the noise and chaos of her life seemed to fade away. She loved experimenting with new recipes, learning about different cuisines, and discovering the joy of creating something from scratch. As she honed her skills, Pumpkin began to think about how she could turn her passion into a career. She dreamed of opening her own restaurant someday, a place where she could share her love of food with others. But she knew she had a lot to learn before she could make that dream a reality. In the meantime, she started small. She began catering for friends and family, testing out her recipes and getting feedback from those she trusted. She even started a food blog where she shared her favorite recipes and tips for busy moms like herself. The blog quickly gained a following, and before long, Pumpkin found herself with a loyal community of readers who looked forward to her posts each week. She was surprised by how much she enjoyed writing about food, and it gave her a sense of purpose she hadn't felt in years. As her confidence grew, Pumpkin started to think about taking her passion to the next level. She began researching how to start a small catering business, and with the help of Josh and a few close friends, she started to put together a plan. It wasn't easy. There were countless obstacles and setbacks along the way, but Pumpkin was determined to see it through. She knew that this was more than just a career change. It was a way to reclaim her identity, to build a future that she could be proud of. As Pumpkin threw herself into her new ventures, she quickly realized that balancing her ambitions with her responsibilities at home was going to be a challenge. Between running the household, taking care of Ella Grace and Alana, and working on her catering business, she often felt like she was being pulled in a million different directions. There were days when she felt overwhelmed, when the pressure of trying to do it all threatened to consume her. But Pumpkin was nothing if not resilient.